Dear students, good afternoon. Today we saw about the plastic types of plastic, structure of chloroplast, functions of chloroplast, photosynthetic pigments, role of sunlight, factors affecting photosynthesis, mitochondria structure, and the functions of mitochondria. Finally, the types of respiration. Okay, so now I show the book page to you. Okay, listen. Plastics are double membrane bound organelles found in the plant and some algae. Plastic is nothing but it's a membrane bound organelle which is present in the plants and some kinds of algae. They are responsible for preparing food and storage of food. The main function of plastics are food preparation. Okay, there are three different types of plastics are there. They are chloroplast, chromoplast, leucoplast. Chloroplast, which means chloro, color, green colored plastics. Chromo, yellow or red, orange colored plastics. Leuco, which means colorless. Leucoplast are colorless plastics. Next, structure of chloroplast. Chloroplast are green plastics containing green pigment called chlorophyll. So chloroplast is a kind of plastid which contain a pigment chlorophyll. Okay, so chloroplasts are oval shape. The shape of the chloroplast is oval, having the diameter of 2 to 10 micrometer and a thickness 1 to 2 micrometer. Okay, so here if you see the structure of chloroplast, it's a double membrane organelle. Okay, the ultrastructure of chloroplast containing the following structures. They are envelope. Chloroplast envelope has outer and inner membrane. The envelope having two membrane. One is present in the outer side and another one is present in the inner side. The outer side present membrane is called as the outer membrane. The membrane which is present in the inside they called as the inner membrane, which is separated by these two membranes are separated by the intermembrane space, which means the space present between the two membranes is called as the intermembrane space. Okay, next is stroma. Stroma is nothing but the matrix present inside to the membrane is called stroma. So the entire surface covering the matrix is called the stroma. It contains DNA. DNA, 70S ribosome and other molecules required for protein synthesis. There are two different kinds of ribosomes are there, already you may know. One is 70S and another one is the 80S. Here the 70S ribosomes are present. Okay. Next is thylakoid. Thylakoid is nothing but it consists of thylakoid membrane that encloses thylakoid lumen. Thylakoid forms stalk of disc-like structure called grana. Here, see, if you see the structure of thylakoid, it's look like piles of coin are placed one another above. Okay. So next grana. Some of the thylakoid are arranged in the form of disc, stalked one above the other. So these stalks are termed as grana. Here, see, if you see the structure of grana, in plural it is called as the granum, in singular it is called as the grana. Okay, so grana, some of the thylakoid arranged in the form of this stalked one above the other. These stalks are termed as the grana. They are interconnected. They are connected to one another, to each other by membranous lamellae called Fred channel. So Fred channel is nothing but the grana are connected by the membranous lamellae, which is called as the Fred channel. So next, functions of the chloroplast. There are different kinds of functions are there. One is photosynthesis. The main function of the chloroplast is photosynthesis. The second function is storage of starch. Starch is nothing but stored food material in plants. Next is synthesis of fatty acid and storage of liquid, formation of chloroplast. These are the main functions of the chloroplast. Next, photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is nothing but photo, which means light, synthesis, which means to build or to produce. So photosynthesis is a process by which autotrophic organism, autotrophs, which means the organisms are producing their food material by wood. They are called as the autotrophs. So autotrophic organisms like green plants, plants are called as the autotrophs. So autotrophic organisms like green plants, algae, and chlorophyll containing bacteria. Some bacteria having the chlorophyll. So utilize the energy from sunlight. The energy is obtained from the sunlight to synthesize their own food material. In this process, the carbon dioxide is combined with water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll to form carbohydrate. So during this process, oxygen is released as a byproduct. Here the equation is given. 6 molecules of carbon dioxide is combined with 12 molecules of water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Chlorophyll, which is present in the green plants. Okay, so they produce glucose or carbohydrate. C6H12O6. The molecular formula of glucose is C6H12O6 plus 6 molecule of water and oxygen is released as a byproduct. Okay, so carbon dioxide combined with water in the presence of light, chlorophyll, the glucose is produced and the water and oxygens are also released. So where does photosynthesis occur? So photosynthesis occurs in green part of the plant, such as leaves, stems, and floral buds. These are the region where the photosynthesis are occur. So next, photosynthetic pigments. The pigments which are involved in the process of photosynthesis, they are called as the photosynthetic pigment. Okay, so photosynthetic pigments are two classes, namely primary pigments and accessory pigments. For example, chlorophyll A is the primary pigment, chlorophyll B and carotenoids are the are called as the accessory pigments. So photosynthetic pigment are two classes, namely primary and accessory. Okay, so chlorophyll A is primary pigment that trap, which means absorb solar energy and convert into electrical energy and chemical energy. Thus, it is called as the reaction center. So that's why the chlorophyll A is called as the reaction center. Other pigments such as chlorophyll B and carotenoids are called accessory pigments. Accessory, which means other pigments. Okay, other pigments which are involved in the process of photosynthetic process, they are called as the accessory pigments. They pass on the absorbed energy to chlorophyll A. Chlorophyll A. The reaction center and the accessory pigments together are called photosystem, where the chlorophyll B and carotenoid absorb energy from the sunlight. It passed to the chlorophyll A. So the accessory pigment and primary pigment together called photosystem. So role of sunlight in photosynthesis. What is the role of the sunlight in the process of photosynthesis? The entire process of photosynthesis takes place inside the chloroplast. The photosynthetic process fully occur in the chloroplast. The structure of chloroplast. The structure of chloroplast is such that the light dependent and light independent reactions takes place at different site in the organelle. So light dependent photosystem, otherwise called as the Hill reaction or light reaction. In this process occur in the thylakoid membrane. This was discovered by Robin Hood in 1939. This reaction takes place in the presence of light energy. Light dependent photosynthetic synthesis occur only in the presence of light. Okay, so in thylakoid membrane of the chloroplast. So photosynthetic pigments absorb the light energy and convert into a chemical energy. For example, ATP and NADPH2. ATP is nothing but adenosine triphosphate and NADPH2 nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate hydroxide. So these product of light reactions move out from the thylakoid to the stroma of the chloroplast. If you see the structure of chloroplast, the light reaction product are released into the stroma, where the light reaction is mainly occur in the thylakoid. The products are released into the stroma. Okay. Next, ATP, adenosine triphosphate, ADP, adenosine diphosphate, NAD, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, and NADP, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate. A cell cannot get energy directly from glucose. So the energy is obtained from from the cell in the form of ATP. Okay, so in respiration, the energy released from glucose is used to make ATP, adenosine triphosphate, light dependent independent reaction. So otherwise called as the biosynthetic phase or dark reaction. The second step, dark reaction or biosynthetic pathway is carried out in the stroma. First process, the light dependent reaction fully occur in the thylakoid. The second reaction, dark reaction, which is fully carried out in the stromal region. Okay, during this reaction, carbon dioxide is reduced into carbohydrate with the help of light generated ATP and NADPH2. This is also called as the Galvin cycle and is carried out in the absence of light. This processes occur only in the absence of sunlight. Okay, in Galvin cycle, the input are carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. The carbon dioxide is obtained from the environment, and ATP, NADPH2 are produced from the light reaction. These two things are combined to form a glucose. Okay, so Melvin Galvin, an American biochemist, discovered the chemical pathway for photosynthesis. The cycle is named as Galvin cycle. So he was awarded with Nobel Prize in the year 1961 for his discovery. Here the overview of Hill and Galvin reactions are given. First, if you see light dependent reaction, here the ATP and NADPH2 are produced. Next, Galvin cycle. Here, the carbon dioxide and the ATP and NADPH2 are utilized to produce glucose. Okay. Uh, okay. So factors affecting photosynthesis. What are the factors are affecting photosynthesis? There are two different kinds of factors are affecting photosynthesis. One is internal factor and another one is the external factor. The internal factors are pigments. If the number of pigment is less, the photosynthetic process is affected. Next, leaf age. The age of the leaf also affecting the process of photosynthesis. Third one, accumulation of carbohydrate. So more amount of carbohydrate is accumulated in the plant, it's also affect the photosynthetic synthetic process. Next one, hormones. Plant hormones also affecting the photosynthetic process. Already you may know there are different kinds of hormones are present in the plants. They are auxin, cytokinin, gibberellin, ethylene, like that. Okay, so these hormones also affecting the process of photosynthesis. So next, external factor. So the external factors which affecting the photosynthetic process are light. If the light is not sufficient amount, that will also affect the process of photosynthesis. Next, carbon dioxide and temperature. Temperature also affect the process of photosynthesis. Next, water. The amount of water also affecting the photosynthetic process. Next, mineral elements. These all things are affecting mainly the process of photosynthesis. Next, do you know artificial photosynthesis is a method of producing renewable energy by use of sunlight. So by using sunlight, the renewable energy are produced. Okay, Indian scientist CNR Rao, who was conferred the Bharat Ratna in 2013, is also working on similar technology of artificial photosynthesis to produce hydrogen fuel. Hydrogen fuel uses a renewable energy.